welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Chicago White Sox.
All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Jairo Iriarte. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now, Otto Lopez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert has a beat on it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Otto Lopez.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them, and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Dane Myers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Myers, in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out, base is empty.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's the DH, Connor Norby.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
2 notes to count.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at right field. And towing the slab in this one, Braxton Garrett.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in, Luis Robert Jr. That one finds the zone. And that is strike 1. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Conine pulls that one down. 1 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Sandy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Austin Slater in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That one down the line. Throw to first is in time.
Batting third, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 out, space is empty. Fouled off to the right. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Scoreless after 1. Here on the south side, here's the third baseman, David Fry.
David Fry.
Iriarte back to work. That's outside, and that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Chases that one out of the zone. 1 up, 1 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Sanchez checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. And a pitch. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7th, catcher, Liam Hicks.
And at the plate for Miami, Liam Hicks. Outside, and that's ball 1. Sanchez, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Let's go, White Sox.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Go White Sox. That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No score here in the second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now Kyle Stowers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off.
One and two.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I am the game, the almanac. The general better fall back. Put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down.
Back here on the south
And
side.
leading off
Benintendi to
with the
start it.
Left fielder, Andrew
Benintendi, the former
Benintendi.
first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Check swing, called strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And here is Sosa to the plate. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting sixth, catcher, number 7.
And here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a little bit low. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Tim Elko. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Elko recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
And that's is downstairs. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Fry. They take the force out. That's the inning. So one left for the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Late on that fastball.
1-2's the count.
Misses inside. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. This one in the air. Elko gets under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dane
Now the
Myers.
number 2 hitter, Dane Myers. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. And we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chase Mydroff. That's in for a strike. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball 1 there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that will fall. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So up next, Miguel Vargas. That catches the corner. Mydroff gets his lead at first with nobody out. Late swing fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's outside.
And it's 2-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. On the ground to the left. To second for one, and it's over his head. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Luis Robert now flying to left his first time. Late swing, fouled off. No outs. Runners at first and third. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Austin Slater stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive, and it stays fair. He boots it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Mike Tauchman will hit next. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Two on, one out. And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 2-0. And another ball.
That's the ball.
That one catches the zone. And the count is 3-1. First and third, one down. And that'll load the bases.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
So bases all loaded up. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Golden opportunity right here. Line, and that's a base hit. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Lenny Sosa. He's 0 for 1. Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly rule called.
Now batting.
And next to him for the Sox, Edgar Caro. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
There's the strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 4-zip.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Tim Elko. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. 3 innings complete. White Sox 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
City to city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you. It took me 25 years to get a #1 hit. Now that bar's been raised, I gotta keep it legit.
The shortstop takes the ball. Edwards in his second season, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And he lays down a bunt. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Connor
Now
Norby.
here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. Grounded out his first time. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Now the third baseman, David Fry. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at second, nobody out. And there's a ball. Man at second. That's ripped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tauchman makes the grab, one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Fry leads off first with one away.
Ball. 1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Stowers at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. The White Sox up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Late swing, foul to the left. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, White Sox 4 and the Marlins 2.
Let them know that you the baddest. I ain't never seen the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Chase my draw.
Look at what you're doing right now. Tell me what you're doing right now. Life is a game. Don't take the fun out. You talking about the rain when the sun out.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Out to short. Edwards whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one the other way. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Robert in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Misses
No,
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next
Ball.
pitch just misses. And the count
2
now
balls, 2
even up.
strikes.
Hammer, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And now Austin Slater. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Slater with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right.
Robert on the go. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. That is the inning. The White Sox lead 1, but they still lead this one 4-2.
I do it all. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing.
New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
Iriarte back to work. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
So the batting order turns over. Otto Lopez now at the plate. And that one
Ball
just
outside.
misses. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Next offering is fouled back. The Marlins trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
That's the ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. He's 2 for 2. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
There.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one's upstairs, ball one.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Man on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. White Sox 4 and the Marlins 2.
I've only seen a city full of snobs, streets, geeks, and actors. With money preaches the past and many broken bridges. It's lined with barbed wire, not some pretty picket fences in the feed.
Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
There's the strike.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today. Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one is absolutely belted. And that is a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That clips the corner. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chi Sox held in check here as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back at right field, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Connor Norby. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, David Fry.
So up next, David Fry.
Let's go, White Sox!
And that's in for a strike. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Frazier Eller, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Leisure getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. The Fish down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives for it. Got it. and makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jairo Iriarte will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Cam
White Sox.
Boozer on to pitch here.
Number 71.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can
Now
help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Liam Hicks digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that skips in the dirt. Sanchez off of first with 2 away. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. Right through there for a strike. In the air, right field, Tachman. And that'll do it. Nice work from the White Sox pen. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. White Sox 4 and the Marlins 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Declan Cronin.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Catcher, number 7.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Tim Elko. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Just off the outside edge. Action in the pen down there. Jesus Tinoco getting loose out there. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. A good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
My drop. Up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's in there at the knees. And that one is downstairs. Now 3-1.
3-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Frazier Ellard.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. Both for 2 in this one. That one fouled off. Ellard, a tall lefty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021.
1-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Tapped back up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Griffin Conine.
And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner on at first with 1 gone, and now runner takes off. Now he breaks his bat. No throw. He's safe at first.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Dane Myers will hit next. 1 for 3. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's downstairs.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a foul out of play. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And the first offering is not close. 2 on, 2 outs. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
This one smacked out to left center. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Lopez around third. He'll score and then tie it. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Frazier Ellard out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the White Sox, Jordan Leisure.
49.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Go ahead run on base. And now Connor Norby. And that drops in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tachman sizing this one up. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now tied 4-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Bender.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
3rd baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Popped up. Fry in position. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis
Here's
Robert
Luis
Jr.
Robert, also known as La Pantera. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And a foul ball. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. He goes down looking.
Now batting,
Austin Slater now at the plate.
Austin Slater.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Tied at 4. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch
22.
misses way outside. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox. Still all square at 4 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, David Fry. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 61 up and loosening in the pen. Castro also getting ready. Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. And that's too high. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering misses. 3-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Now batting, catcher
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on, and he walked him.
That's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Derek Hill. Go ahead run on base. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Marlins leave one. This game's all tied at 4.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
43.
bottom of the 8th. Andrew Nardi.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now into the game, Nick Fortes. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 4.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1. Ball.
And downstairs. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. Andrew Benintendi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Put in there. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Benintendi up here. Up and in, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jesus Tinoco getting ready to go. And that one fouled off. That's towards center. Myers under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny.
So up next for Chicago,
Sosa.
Lenny Sosa.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, right field. Sanchez on the run. Snags it on the run. And that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for the
Back
White
now,
Sox,
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 60.
Miguel Castro.
Miguel Castro.
And now for the
Leading off
Marlins,
for
Griffin
Miami,
Conine.
Left fielder, Griffin Conine.
And fouled off. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. And I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Otto Lopez, the next to hit. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. The breaking ball misses outside. Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
4-4 in the ninth. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. And we are tied 4-4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jesus Tinoco.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Carroll.
Number 7.
Upstairs.
That's
1-0. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Hunter Gaddis, the young right-hander, up and throwing. That's way outside. And that's ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 30.
So digging in, Tim Elko. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the White Sox,
Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Maidra.
And that's outside. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Score remains tied at 4. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
Castro back to work. That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Norby in the box now. Takes strike 1. Out towards right center field. And there's a hit. The throw into second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. And up next for Miami, David Fry. And that's fouled off. Castro, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. And ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Topkin. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that's outside. With the winning run on at first. And we're in the last half of the 10th.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox. A little bit low.
That missed. That's a ball.
1 down. Winning run on at first. On the ground, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely.
No, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Tauchman at the plate now, and that's inside. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And it is 2-1. Two on, 1 out. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Andrew Benintendi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tied at 4. Hit on the ground, might be 2. On a second, they get 1. Double play, and we have more free baseball on the way. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We push on to the 11th, and we are tied 4-4.
Now Now pitching for the
Welcome
White
back,
Sox.
and on the mound to start the 11th inning, number 61.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So digging in,
Leading off to the
Jesus
Marlins,
Sanchez.
Right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
That one almost got him. Tied at 4. Right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Just
No,
missed.
ball. 2-1.
And that's in the dirt. Kyle Stowers
3-1.
in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Base is empty, one away, and we're here in the top half of the 11th.
It's a hitter. You don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lifted in the air down the left side. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Stowers,
That's the ball.
the next to hit,
Outside.
takes outside. That one well
2-0.
upstairs. 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Called strike right there. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
here in extras, and a new pitcher on the
Number
mound in the
54.
bottom half of the inning, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And leading off
There's
for the
Benintendi
White
to
Sox,
start it off.
left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
That's through there for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Throws to first in time. And Benintendi is out.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman Lenny Sosa.
And next to him for the Sox, Lenny Sosa. And that one almost got him.
Ball. Hike one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting. Number 7.
Now the catcher up to hit, Edgar Caro. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Slap the other way, foul. 2 outs. And that is out of play. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Out to short, Edwards. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12.
Yeah, grab a partner, join the hands. I don't do it for the game, do it all for the fans. It's the travel in the world, blessing the land with all the madness going on. Feel good to jam, and baby let the bass breathe.
Back here on the south side, we're in extras here. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conant. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next pitch in the dirt. 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And there's the strike.
It's 0-1.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 4-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Tim Elko.
Baseman, number 30.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2's the count.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So a change being made at first base, and on a pinch run for the White Sox, Brooks Baldwin. No outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chase Mydroff. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. In the dirt. Save! So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Winning run stands at second. Swing a high fly ball deep left field. Konai going back. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout. And here is Miguel Vargas.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And that drops in for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And now the runner breaks for the plate, and he pops up the squeeze. Squeezes it. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
So here's Robert now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch just misses.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning.
Now pitching for the
Back
White
now,
Sox.
we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Bryce Wilson.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Matt Theis getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 29.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. First pitch misses. There's a strike. And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Connor Norby.
Go-ahead run on base. And next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that one fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one missed. With the go-ahead run at first, you're deep into extra innings. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tied at 4. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip to second on the face. 2.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Digging in, David Fry. Swings over the top of that one. Wilson, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. 2 down, nobody on. Next offering is outside. Check swing, went around. 1-2.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on, and we're deep into extras. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Sandy Alcantara.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Designated hitter, Austin Slater.
That's too low, and that's ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. Ball and a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And no one can get there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
No outs. Runner at first. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Puts a bunt down. On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And Benintendi is out.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny
Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls. 1
Winning
strike.
run at third. 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And there's a
One
ball.
ball, 2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The winning run crosses the plate, and the White Sox break through to win it in 13.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.